Parisian Feminine Dress Lookbook, 2026 Effortless Luxury by Hermès. Introduction. Welcome to Modern Lady Fashions, where I love exploring elegant fashion that feels timeless, feminine, and effortlessly sophisticated. Today, I want to take you into the world of Parisian-inspired dress trends for 2026 and the quiet luxury aesthetic beautifully associated with Hermès. I think Parisian femininity has always carried a special kind of understated confidence that never feels forced or overly theatrical. What I find fascinating is how effortless luxury often creates a stronger impression than fashion that tries too hard to stand out. Why Parisian style feels timeless. I personally believe Parisian fashion remains timeless because it focuses on refinement rather than excess. In my experience, French-inspired dressing often prioritizes silhouette, fabric quality, and subtle elegance over trend-driven details. What I find interesting is how simple styling choices can appear incredibly luxurious when executed thoughtfully. Unlike loud fashion trends that fade quickly, Parisian elegance always feels calm and enduring. The beauty of effortless femininity. Effortless femininity is one of the strongest themes shaping spring-summer 2026 fashion. I think flowing dresses, soft tailoring, and understated movement create confidence without appearing overly styled. What I find beautiful is how feminine fashion now feels emotionally relaxed rather than overly polished or rigid. In my experience, women often look most elegant when they appear comfortable within their own style. Neutral colors defining quiet luxury. Neutral color palettes continue dominating luxury fashion, and honestly, I completely understand why. Shades like cream, soft camel, ivory, muted brown, and warm beige instantly create a refined atmosphere. What I find fascinating is how neutral dresses often highlight craftsmanship and tailoring more effectively than bright statement colors. Unlike trend-heavy palettes that quickly feel dated, neutrals always maintain sophistication. Why fabric quality changes everything. Fabric quality plays an enormous role in creating effortless luxury. I personally think even the simplest dress can feel expensive when crafted from beautiful linen, silk blends, or flowing cotton. What I find surprising is how texture and movement often communicate luxury more effectively than obvious designer branding. In my experience, elegant fabrics naturally create confidence because they move beautifully and feel comfortable. Soft tailoring creating modern elegance. Soft tailoring is becoming one of the defining elements of modern feminine fashion. I think relaxed tailoring works because it shapes the body gently without looking restrictive or severe. What I find interesting is how softly tailored dresses often appear more sophisticated than extremely structured silhouettes. Unlike aggressive power dressing trends from previous years, today's elegance feels emotionally softer and more natural. Why simplicity feels so luxurious. One thing I have always admired about Parisian fashion is its commitment to simplicity. I think minimal styling allows confidence and personality to become the focus rather than excessive decoration. What I find counterintuitive is that understated fashion frequently appears more luxurious than heavily embellished outfits. In my opinion, true elegance rarely needs to announce itself loudly. the return of feminine day dresses. Elegant daytime dresses are making a strong comeback for spring-summer 2026. I personally love seeing women embrace polished casual fashion again instead of relying only on overly relaxed basics. What I find beautiful is how feminine day dresses create sophistication while still remaining practical and wearable. In my experience, intentional dressing often changes how a woman carries herself throughout the day. Why movement matters in fashion. Movement has become one of the most important elements in modern feminine dressing. I think dresses feel far more luxurious when fabrics flow naturally and create softness while walking. What I find fascinating is how movement can transform even minimalist silhouettes into something emotionally expressive. Unlike stiff, overly structured fashion, flowing dresses feel graceful and effortless. Leather accessories elevating simple looks. Accessories inspired by Hermès aesthetics continue shaping luxury fashion in subtle ways. I personally think structured leather bags, minimalist sandals, and refined belts instantly elevate feminine dresses without overpowering them. What I find interesting is how understated accessories often create stronger sophistication than oversized statement pieces. Would you rather invest in timeless accessories or constantly buy seasonal trends? Why quiet luxury continues growing. Quiet luxury remains one of the strongest influences in fashion because people are craving timeless elegance again. I think many women are becoming tired of fast-changing trends designed only for social media attention. What I find fascinating is how understated fashion often communicates confidence more powerfully than flashy designer logos. In my experience, true luxury usually feels calm and emotionally secure. feminine fashion becoming more relaxed. Modern feminine fashion feels increasingly relaxed and wearable, and honestly, I think this shift is long overdue. Women now want elegance that fits naturally into daily life instead of feeling reserved only for special occasions. What I find interesting is how comfort has become part of luxury instead of its opposite. Unlike older fashion standards that prioritized restriction, modern femininity feels liberated and effortless. Why midi dresses remain essential. Midi dresses continue dominating elegant wardrobes because they balance sophistication and practicality beautifully. I think midi lengths create graceful movement while still feeling wearable for many different occasions. What I find beautiful is how this silhouette works equally well with sandals, heels, or even minimalist sneakers. In my experience, timeless midi dresses rarely lose their relevance. The influence of French minimalism. French minimalism continues inspiring designers worldwide because it feels emotionally refined rather than cold. I personally think minimalist fashion works best when paired with luxurious textures and soft feminine details. What I find fascinating is how restraint often creates stronger elegance than excessive styling. Unlike maximalist trends that can quickly become overwhelming, French-inspired minimalism always feels balanced. Why soft colors feel so sophisticated. Soft color palettes are dominating feminine fashion for 2026, especially ivory, muted rose, dusty blue, and warm neutrals. I think softer tones create emotional calmness and sophistication more effectively than extremely bold colors. What I find surprising is how muted shades often appear more luxurious in natural lighting and photography. In my experience, subtle colors create timeless beauty that never feels aggressive. feminine dresses, and emotional confidence. One thing I strongly believe is that elegant fashion should support emotional confidence rather than insecurity. I think the best dresses are the ones that make women feel naturally graceful instead of overly self-conscious. What I find inspiring is how personal comfort often creates more beauty than chasing perfection. Unlike trend obsession that constantly creates pressure, timeless style feels emotionally freeing. Why Parisian fashion avoids excess. Parisian-inspired fashion rarely feels excessive because balance is always part of the styling philosophy. I personally think elegance becomes more powerful when only one or two details quietly stand out. What I find interesting is how restraint often creates mystery and sophistication at the same time. In my experience, understated styling usually leaves a far stronger lasting impression. The future of feminine luxury fashion. Looking ahead to 2026, I honestly believe feminine luxury fashion is becoming softer, more wearable, and more emotionally connected. I think women are prioritizing authenticity and timeless confidence over temporary attention-grabbing trends. What I find beautiful is how luxury now feels rooted in quality, comfort, and personal expression rather than obvious extravagance. Unlike fast fashion culture, timeless elegance continues evolving without losing its identity. Creating an effortless Parisian wardrobe. When I think about building a Parisian-inspired wardrobe, I always believe versatility matters more than quantity. I think a few beautifully tailored dresses, elegant neutral colors, and timeless accessories can create endless, sophisticated combinations. What I find important is choosing pieces that genuinely feel natural and emotionally authentic. In my experience, effortless style always begins with confidence and simplicity. Conclusion. As I reflect on these Parisian feminine dress trends inspired by Hermès elegance, I truly believe fashion is moving toward a more refined and emotionally sophisticated future. I think flowing silhouettes, quiet luxury, beautiful fabrics, and understated styling create timeless elegance that never loses its charm. Which Parisian-inspired dress style would you most love to wear this spring-summer season? Thank you so much for joining me here on Modern Lady Fashions. And if you enjoyed exploring these effortless luxury looks with me, please subscribe to the channel for more elegant fashion inspiration and future style discussions.